or bike.
Right. Well, they got a shuttle, don't they? A bus?
Yeah, there's a bus and there's a big transit bus stop over there by the bridge, by the port of entry.
All right. So this is it right here.
Yeah, so a couple lights were already missed. Intersections.
Yeah, the first.
But yeah, there's a lot of during the day. There's a lot of pedestrians here.
So.
And I don't know if you noticed, like right there on Kansas, you see the tracks. We're gonna have a streetcar.
Oh yeah.
You guys heard of it?
Is that the same one they put on Oregon?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a loop coming down through here as well.
Got some on-street parking. No parking here.
So, well, they were talking about some urban design elements. Do you have some thoughts on what you like and don't like? I know Gus didn't really want to see trees because of public opinion.
Yeah, same thing, and it's also because it's difficult for maintenance type, so it's a little tricky on who maintains it and who keeps up with it. I have to check who has the maintenance part of Alameda. I think it goes through the city. And of course, we're gonna get a lot of opinions from the city that they want this and they want that and they want all the bells and whistles. Of course, they can get.
Sure. They're gonna have to take care of it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a preference of showing it or not showing it? There was really not much of an issue. No one's ever complained on Donovan, but with this, it's more urban.
Right. I mean, I don't mind. Around this downtown area, I think we're definitely gonna get a lot of the city where they want to really, really make it a big downtown, walkable business area. So
yeah, the hard part I see is like these small sidewalks.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look like 3, maybe 4 feet.
Yeah, I mean some areas. I mean more over here, maybe a little bit more, and then it narrows down.
Yeah, those trees.
City functions are in that building, aren't they?
Yeah, that's one of 3, 4 buildings that they have.
Yeah.
So here, it's a mix of business and government use.
Some drainage funneling on both sides here. And this is all sewer, right?
That's one of the pull-outs. The BRT are building. Yeah.
So I think that's weird that they're covering up the entire sidewalk.
Right.
Do they even have ADA compliance around it?
I hope they do. They have to.
Wow. I mean, I guess they're assuming people are going to walk through their shelter.
And see, here's where we started seeing a lot of those car lots as well.
A lot of these buildings are vacant. Are some of these vacant properties utilized by... I mean, could they be utilized for some of the... If you were to reduce some of the on-street parking, can you put it over there? And
probably. I mean, I have to check the zoning. But yeah, they might.
I mean, I'm just wondering if you got to an area where if you want to keep it more walkable, you could pull the sidewalks out a little bit, but you have to get rid of some of the parking, and those little vacant lots could be perfect for something like that.
Yeah. I'm sure that would be a good business opportunity for the city as well.
Yeah.
Seems like every intersection's got some drainage issues.
Yeah.
Storm storage is not getting it at the intersections. On the street, it's okay. But at the intersections, there's this next one too.
It just looks like they've put asphalt over asphalt a couple of times, and the curbs have gotten smaller.
Yeah. I mean, the opening is still... I've seen sometimes when they do the asphalt upon asphalt, where that opening gets to be just a couple inches, and that looks fine.
That does there, but back about 100 feet back, the curb was only like that tall.
Really?
Looks like they covered it right on top of the gutters.
All right, cotton. utility poles are 8 inches off the curb.
Caught at this street going all the way south. It might hit Loop 375 where we're building a new exit ramp around the downtown area. So I don't know if this is the one that is probably gonna bring more traffic through
Loop 375
to I-10.
Is there a lot of truck traffic on it? I've seen a couple right here.
Yes, yeah, especially around this area. Yeah. This is the newspaper, Spanish newspaper. El Diario. It's like the Paso Times, but this one's in Spanish.
Railroad crossing.
There you go.
There's nothing for the pedestrians though.
Nope. I got some panels, but that's about it.
Blind corner.
It's a blind track. There's another stop right here.
So how are they going to do a pull out like that? It's just going to be a break in the on-street parking?
So we have striping.
Oh, I see that part of the striping.
Yeah. Are they responsible for fixing the striping, or are they?
Yeah, they will.
Okay. They said they were, when I was talking to the guys yesterday, they said they're about 45% done with the overall construction.
Yeah,
Said about 8 or 9 more months.
probably. We might need to. We're probably gonna have to coordinate with Sun Metro and see to get their ridership as well. See if we can
He said they
put
had
that
all.
into the model.
He said they had all the GIS files and everything for us. Because I told him we were having a kickoff meeting today. He goes, I don't know anything. I was like, well, it's internal. I said, we'll be setting up meetings with you guys eventually.
Right. So here's what the intersection where Alameda starts.
Curves, isn't it?
Yeah, curves to the right. Of course, that's a
Right turn arrow.
I have a green arrow. I like that.
Were you expecting me to yell at you or something?
No, but no, remember, I like that single green arrow.
single green. Oh.
Although the visibility of that arrow could be
Stop sign here.
Yeah.
Could be a lot better.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting merger right here.
Yes.
5.1, 2, 3, 4.
That side doesn't have a stop.
No.
That side doesn't have a stop.
And they turn, looks like right into here.
The turn doesn't have a stop.
That's gonna be fun to go through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Really?
They need to see the crash history on there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Parking lot's flooded.
But they got pavers.
Yeah.
Kind of random.
Is the bus pull-out markers?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the
One of the bus pull-outs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they haven't redone it yet. Maybe that's one to be
This
fixed.
is. I don't think this is gonna be a BRT pullout.
Oh.
See, and that's the weird part that I don't know if they're gonna get rid of their routes.
Interesting. Well, BRT needs very few routes to be
Right.
BRT, so they probably can't have too many of those.
Yeah.
So that median's 2 feet-ish.
If I remember his number, he said something like 18 stops.
18 stops along the line.
So I assume maybe
As a
9
BRT,
to 9.
right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
here's
this
another one.
this section starting on. See, this is a BRT one. The other one was a regular stop.
School zone.
Yeah.
And school zone is at 25 miles? Or?
15.
It varies,
And
but it's
also-
usually
This one was
25.
15.
This one's 15. Yeah, it varies.
And maybe we need to call
They got one
the
this
guys
side.
and then the peak hour.
Right.
I'd be anxious to talk to the principal and see if there's any concerns with the kids crossing the
Oh, yeah,
streets and all that stuff.
This area has been. It's not recent, but it's fairly new. Within probably the past 7 years that it was redone.
Okay.
So
Both sides?
yeah, and even the median. There was no median here. gonna see that throughout Alameda. I think it's one of the major businesses. A lot of car dealers, a lot of body shops, mechanics, tire places. Yeah.
I see a lot of bars on windows. Is security an issue?
I think it was at one point, and I guess it just kept going as part of the culture.
Another BRT.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Are these gonna? I wonder if these are all gonna have Wi-Fi in them, like the ones that did.
They should. Yeah. The BRT itself has Wi-Fi. The bus has Wi-Fi as well, so the station as well has Wi-Fi.
That's cool.
I think they said those stops were like $250,000 a piece.
They were pretty penny.
I want to pull over and wait for that behind us.
Okay. Yeah, access management, even though it's curbed, there still is a lot of driveways.
Yep.
Lots of curb cuts.
Yeah, I think they scaled down. I think the original prototype that they built over by that medical campus was $500,000, and they said that was too expensive. They had like all these art panels and stuff that were built into the stops, so I think they maybe scaled those back a little bit.
There's also a lot of warehouses around this area. Maybe not on Alameda, but pretty close.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty interesting mix. You got some commercial, you got some manufacturing, trucking, and industrial, and
grocery stores as well.
Lots of grocery stores. Very
to
mixed.
The right side of this area, that we have one of the major port of entries, which is Cordova Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's the free one. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
Going straight down.
One time I remember, like, there's a lot of queue actually.
So this school is.
They have they're holding their bags and everything.
Yeah.
Is the school speed limit, is that determined by the ISD or the school? Because that first one was 15. This one's 20 that we're in.
That's a good question. I don't know. I have to check with the traffic guys.
Seems interesting that it's not consistent.
Yeah.
I know in Dallas, the city will recommend something, and TxDOT will approve it on their roads.
I'm sorry, I missed it. This overpasses. That's where we're gonna do more construction on the I-10 Connect.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna go do something there.
Jog over.
This is the cemetery that they were talking about that was historic.
The gates are in need of some repair.
And the Lincoln building too on the other side.
Yeah,
Shared use lane.
Right around this corner is you're gonna see the Chico's Tacos that they were talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That thing has been there forever, man.
There it is, yeah. Next time, Chico's.
They got hamburgers for Doug.
Good. It's Doug approved. It's got a hamburger in it.
I think in Dallas the school zone speed limit is 25 pretty much.
Throughout.
I think most of the locations that
Yeah, here in El Paso it might be.
It's 20 in Dallas.
Depending on the street. But it's not consistent. It's very, very. It goes up and down. There's some that are 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those on like major roads. They'll have 30.
So here's starting of the UMC area.
So they have
Texas Tech and then the medical center here.
Yeah, the psychiatric center.
school zone active.
Yep.
Speed limit active. Is it for the medical center or?
For both, for the Jefferson High School right here on the right, and then the medical center as well.
That was interesting. They put this railing up here, and that was to keep the kids, I'm sure, from cutting across the street.
And both, I mean, even for people visiting the hospital.
Yep.
Because sometimes parking was not available at one point. Here's another BRT.
There's a lot of BRTs. That defeats the purpose of being
a BRT, yeah. The rapid part is gone.
So Texas Tech is on the left side?
So they even made it look like the main campus in Lubbock.
Yeah.
What is that? Federal? That's the nonsense.
Oh, here's a normal bus stop covered and has a bus pull out.
They can get rid of those now since we have like 500 BRT buses.
Right. and that's the part that I don't know if they're gonna get rid of those regular routes. So.
Hey, we are getting into the roundabouts. Back to back.
I always thought the nice thing about a roundabout is if you don't know where to go, you just keep going around until you figure it out.
Yeah.
Keep going around.
Make a decision.
My wife, she doesn't know how to drive. She freaks out. Even though there is nobody coming, she feels like she has to stop and go.
You should send him that video that you sent to me with that.
One.
That intersection that has no lights.
Oh. Talking about in Ethiopia?
Yeah.
It's a roundabout, and you have like at all the lakes you have mini
That's
roundabouts.
a long time ago.
Wow, that's great.
It was years ago.
So this one, aside from the roundabout, of course you got that little road on the side.
Dedicated bike lane. No buffer though.
Bike lane. That's probably Marty's idea.
She loves bike lanes.
How do they keep it up to the
This shopping
intersection?
center, believe it or not, during the weekends gets pretty crowded. That's a big traffic thing.
Look at these light poles, or the telephone poles right down the middle. That's terrible looking.
No, look at this. You have another road coming up.
Yeah, this is the one I was telling you. The other side road.
Joined into this one.
That's awesome.
They cannot make a left turn there.
Did you see that traffic pole? It was
Yeah.
like 14 feet, 14 inches in diameter. It's huge. There's some pedestrians running across the side, right middle.
This is the area where
bench and no
most of the
stop.
utilities are going to be right on our right of way.
I wish there was a way to get these things underground at some point.